There are a few new things we've added into the latest version for 3D Kitchen. So this short demo is just to show you a few of them and how they function. So I've just got a simple design here. So I'll just bring it up in 3D and show you. So I've placed a bench on the center, no bench on the back. So I'm just going to show you the new automatic bench function. So we just go to the display preferences and we turn on just base and counter objects, and then select the area that we want to place the counter. Then go to the select on operated objects, operations, and add the counter, and it's done. So it'll just follow the perimeter no matter what shape or angles, whether they're angles or curves, it will follow them exactly. So then you just carry on and do the normal bench overhang function. So we'll just add say 20 mils to that, and OK, and just refresh that image. Bring everything back into view and do a 3D image. So you can see now that the bench is in place and it has exactly followed the perimeter of the cabinets that it was applied to. So it makes it very quick and easy, especially if there are small panels to attach to, which has been a little bit difficult in the past. Now it's just automatic and very simple and quick. Another new function is the grain function. So I'll just show you, I'll just choose these objects here, and so we can see a 3D of those. So you can see the grain here is just all vertical. So if you need to change it to horizontal, you can click the scene specifications and the material function, choose the top 3 materials, and click the rotate surface, and you'll see now that all the grain has been switched to horizontal. Now you can do that to individual cabinets or globally to the whole design like this was. It can be done to any surface, so benches, walls, floors, ceilings, anything with a grain pattern can have it either horizontal or vertical now. In the 3D view, you can switch lighting and shading off, so you just click the shading icon at the top here, rendered mode, instantly turns the shading off, so you get a uniform color and light no matter where you view from, for those of you who don't like shading. And to turn it back on, you just click it again and it will return and give you your shading and lighting functions back again. So that's another new one. Also, we have some new sinks. There's a new range of sinks in there, so the Icon sinks range is there for those of you who want that. Okay, so there's a full range of Icon sinks available. Now, also there's a new 3-dimensional sink function. So you can go to the group object area in the plumbing, and the 3-dimensional sinks all begin with the word sink. So they're full 3D objects now, and they automatically cut through the bench to give a correct view. So I'll just select this one with a double drainer and click OK to that. And we'll just place that in the center of this sink unit here, and when you want to render a 3D view of that, you'll see that the sink is a very realistic object, and it's a full 3-dimensional object, so it gives a nice true rendering. We've also incorporated a new object, which is in the group object area, a man. So this just helps to give you perspective in the design. So it helps illustrate space and size of what you're doing, and is a actual 3-dimensional model. so it can be viewed from any aspect and still give you a realistic image of what a person would look like in the design. Okay, so there's also some new lighting functions. Some actual light objects. So they sit in the bottom category. So they're just objects that look like this, and they give a nice light image, and they also display light with the object. So they're full 3D objects, just to help dress the design up a little better. And so there's a few new ones of those. There's some other new objects, some new stoves, some new 3D stoves, and furniture items, just to help dress the images up. Also the new 2D functions. It's another alteration that's been done, so we can select the objects to view and just click on the 2D, and the 2D now has had all shading functions permanently switched off, so it gives a nice clear image. Vertical dimensions are placed outside the design, and you can choose whether they go to the left or the right, and if they overlap, then they're stacked out to the side or down the bottom or up further from the top. If there are lots of small dimensions together, like panels, then they will step down also to give a clear image. So they give a nice, sharp, accurate two-dimensional image. They can be saved and used elsewhere as well. So we can just click. I'll just click now to save that, and it saved the image. So these are some more functions. So we'll just also set the floor plan. So I'm just going to hide a couple of things. I'm going to turn off the some of the items I don't want to see, so the lighting and the decorative elements. Now I just also, to save this floor plan, I just click the PNG button there. It asks me what I want to do, whether I want numerical references or cabinet names or both or none. So I'll just save them with cabinet names. Same with the 3D, so we can generate a 3D image, get the perspective we want, and save the image, and it's saved, and we can do as many of these images as you want. And once they're done, they can be switched into a document, either a multi-page or single-page document. So we just select the image from here. So our 3D or our floor plan, I'll put that in first, and we can have that whatever size. I'll just fit to screen. Now the image can be placed and just dragged in the corner to resize it, and place wherever you want to place it. It can be clicked and dragged, or you can scroll it with the scroll mouse button, center mouse button, or again you can just pick it from its corners. You can add a new page just by saying you want to add a page, and add a new image. We can add the 3D in, and again same with that, so we can I'll just fit to screen with that one as well, and that can be placed in how you want it. At the bottom your own logo will appear, your client details will automatically appear here, and the styles that you want to select for doors and benches and handles and things can be illustrated here. Just add another new page, and you can put multiple images. So if we place the 2D in, so I can select where I want to place that, and I might want to place that in the corner here, and then I might want to add another image. So I might want to put the floor plan there as well, and it can be also placed in the same area. So a variety of things can be done, and there's no limit to how many images can be placed. You can also add text and arrows or whatever you want to do. So you just click here and start typing text, and it can be you can make that any size you want to. It can also be picked up and dragged and placed wherever you want it. So and you can manipulate the font style, the font color, and the font dimension. You can add arrows and other objects, or any other graphic image that you have on your computer can be placed into these designs. When they're done, you can just save the project if you want to save it, so you can just save that. Just give it a name, so demo, and you can send it to a PDF, sorry, and I'll just call it demo, and it'll save as a PDF. And I'll just open the PDF so you can see what it looks like. And the PDF I'll just bring up here so you can see. Bring it across to the screen here. Okay, so it gives nice clear images, and you can click between the pages, and so these documents can be sent via email very easily to your client to show them the finished design or whatever you want to do and however you want to illustrate it.